Wonderful.
Yippee, 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 yippee.
Last we met, tensions rising, friendships tested against the tide of a rebellion, against decisions seldom sought. In the water wheel, we find that a chapter may come to a close. Paths may diverge, family split apart. What is the best decision to be made? Who must go for this story to still be wrote? Isaiah, in a huff of frustration, leaving the building. Ravafina claims that she will go on her own to Rabbit Glade. With no one else's assistance, she must venture alone in the world. Fel feels the same. A similar path to Rabbit Glade to start, but past that, for the first time in a long time, Fel will be without his other half, and Fel will be without his found family. Is there anything else that wishes to be said in this moment between you four?
Iron, you don't know our past, what we have done. You don't have to do this, but if you want to keep fighting the Lord of Aluran, do you want to actually hear the full story of what he's done?
Iron kind of just stares blankly at Fel. I mean, what would even come out of fighting him? Or does this mean by asking this question, I will need to know the full story of who he is to begin with?
Yes, you will need to know him in order to be able to know that.
Well, I guess I'm all ears then.
I wasn't raised in Aluran, but when I had gotten there and met with the party, we were on the Runeset Isles. So I guess they were tasked with killing the bandit leaders and shit like that. We ended up finding a cave just north of one of the towns. In there, we found what is called a remnant, a stone power. I don't know if you've heard the stories of philosopher's stones and things of the sort as in your childhood, but
No.
no. They're stones of great power. We found one that was weakened. We fought a giant robot. Look at exactly what it looks like. And there was a door that we couldn't open. When we left Runeset Isle, after killing Roy and Kane, we were celebrated as heroes. Enough to where the Lord of Aluran wanted a personal meeting. We went, we gave him information. I gave him information. I'm sure that'll come to bite us in the ass at some point, but
It seems we have a lot of things that are coming and biting us in the ass.
Yes. Oh gosh. Then, after leaving the capital of Alurin, we were told that Melidri was missing and had been missing since. Melidri was a good friend of Ravafina's. A child, basically. He had been taken by the royal guard for trying to stand up for what he believed in. So we, as newfound heroes, I guess, with egos that were overinflated, thought that we could go free him with just words. And when we got to the prison, the royal guard captain, or the guard, whatever he was, sent us in a direction of a monster to kill. That monster ended up being Melidri. Turned by the Lord of Alurin into a defensive, frenzied rage. We were able to save him, but not without cost. Droll, he gave up his life to save Melidris to a entity unknown, now known to us as Asmodeus. That is why we were inherent to trust him. But that is a different thing that we probably shouldn't get into at the moment. After that, the Lord captured us. We were branded as traitors, and we were thrown away without a key. We were able to make contact with friends, and that led to our escape. But we are still wanted criminals for treason against Alurin, for trying to save a young boy from a fate that he should not have been dealt. Plus, I'm 90% sure that the Lord of Alurin is trying to kill the High King. That's also a side note I believe is important. Do you have questions?
I mean, it sounds pretty straightforward, what you've told me. I
was.
say again.
I wish it was straightforward. It'd make our jobs a lot easier.
It'll never be that way, though.
No.
I have. Actually, I'll say this in a different way. I know that my safety is not guaranteed if I do this.
It's not. You're correct.
And that's fine. I don't really have family waiting for me at home after I'm done with my exploring, so. Sure. I will follow and join and help any way I can.
I will nod his head. I hope you will succeed where I have failed.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Well. Let's not make promises, as I surely won't to you.
I'll nod his head and smile.
Ravafina, is there anything you'd like to do?
I mean, not with the group. I need to go talk to my brother.
For sure. Would you like to go towards the Leodon estate? Throw a couple rocks at his window?
Yep, that's actually exactly what I'd like to do.
Oh, amazing. In the night, you do notice there are protesters still standing outside the estate, but in the shadows, and considering the fact that Elwyn's room is on the backside, it's probably just best to go.
Can I actually, how far is this window from me? Is it within 30 feet?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Can I actually just mage hand knock?
Absolutely.
I forgot that's the only thing that
That's
I've been
the
able
only
to
thing,
do
the only
since
bit of magic
the
that you
start
learned.
of the campaign.
Yeah, the only bit of magic you learned from your family, who really wanted to make you into a wizard, as that
And I don't
spectral
think I have
hand.
ever used it.
No. What color is
This
it?
is it. Well, seeing that Rav's, marking the magic is pretty much like this weird, like, blinding white color,
Mm.
I almost want to say it's still like a very like white, but I almost want to say that it has like an orange kind of like outskirt,
Mm.
Do we get what I'm putting down here, Chad?
We're getting.
Yes.
We're getting.
All right,
That
good.
hand floats towards the window, and almost the magic waping off of the end of the hand turns into these small little butterflies, affected by your pact. As it
Rav's
reaches
the
the
girl's
window.
girl.
So true.
Right.
As it reaches the window. You watch the light of the room sort of get cascaded in a shadow for a moment as you watch Elwyn's figure reach the door. He puts his hand to the window over his eyes, and he's like,
Can my
you can't hear
magic little
anything.
mage hand wave? Can my mage hand like wave?
You can see him sigh, and his breath fogs up the window for a moment. And then they swing open. Rav, I can't see you in the dark. Where are you?
Oh, look straight down.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I thought the closer to the house I was, the better it would work.
What do you need?
I need some scrolls from you.
Again?
Okay, chill. No, wait. Did you already give me one? Wait.
I've given you a few.
Have you? My fault.
And a
It's
water
been
wheel. And
it's been
everything and all that.
yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm gonna leave Glassridge.
Huh? That's a big move. What?
Well, my friend came back from hell, told me that I was making bad decisions.
Yeah, as that happens, every time.
The god of the wind told me I'm whiny and stupid, and that he hates watching me.
I get that all the time from him, too.
Should probably find Frankie here, and at least have some clue where he's going.
Not sure.
Did you give me a scroll of what's the spell where you talk to people?
Sending?
Did you give me one of those?
I believe you used it, yes.
Oh, can I have another one?
I could make a whole speech to try and stop you, but I feel like we've done this dance once before, and
Look,
once again,
I'm not leaving like Solent as a whole. I'm just leaving Glassridge. It seems that, from what people have told me, I am just making things worse. So, even Dad said I'm making things worse.
Did he say those words specifically?
In a very roundabout way.
Yeah, I can believe it. I don't think you're making things worse. I think you're a very complicated issue in a very complicated pool of turrid water that is currently splashing about. But I understand your desire to get out, so I will help you. Sending scroll you need, is that it?
Yeah, I think just yeah. I think one will be good.
Walks back for a second. You hear him open up a drawer.
He opens up a drawer.
Oh, hey, yeah, here you go. Just a drawer opens, and he picks up the scroll and tosses it out the window.
Can I just catch it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, you fumble it and then look like a stupid dumb idiot. No,
Yeah. I really never should be like roll the foot
no,
and catch it.
I
Okay,
haven't
sounds
done
right.
that to you guys in like since
Ever.
volume 1.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you catch it.
Thanks. Rob will kind of like shake it in her hand and be like, "Thanks." I'll see you around, I guess.
As long as this is what you really want.
I think it'll be good for me and maybe Glass Ridge as a whole.
I'll miss you.
Yeah. You can say I'm your favorite sibling. Actually, don't just say it. I already know it.
Who is the other competition?
Fair enough. If you need anything, I mean, you're magically cool.
Oh yeah, I'll use a sending scroll.
Okay, chill. I'll send a parrot your way should I need something. I don't
Parrot's
think
still
I will. I think I'll
alive?
be. Of course, he's still alive.
I'm just surprised. You've gone through a lot of things recently, and
I think he's actually still in my room in the house.
do you wish for me
But
to go let him out?
actually, yeah, if you could, because I'm nervous that I always leave. He knows where I keep his food, so he knows where to get food. But I'm nervous that he hasn't been able to really fly about. I'm scared he might have shat everywhere, which not really my problem anymore.
Cool. Well, I'll let him out. Don't know if he'll come to you, but
Come, he loves me.
right.
Oh, okay, that's mean and hurtful, and you've hurt my feelings.
So true. You better get out of here then, before I hurt them more.
Well, let my bird out.
Oh my god! As he ushers forward out of his room, you hear his door close, and it takes probably like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before he comes back. Your bird shit everywhere.
Nice.
He's out.
Rob will kind of take a few steps back from the wall to give her stupid shrill whistle that she does.
You see fluttering over the estate from the other side, Parrot, and you only catch it because the glint of his armor in the moonlight.
This little arm. Oh.
As he descends down, perches on your shoulder, and then looks at your glittering armor and delves into the breastplate. Wow. You've trained that thing so well.
Don't say that thing. He's a comprehensible young man. He's a wonderful being.
What's his name again?
Parrot.
What kind of bird is he?
A common finch.
Goodbye, Rav. Treat yourself well, and if you need anything, you have Parrot the Finch. Ta-ta.
Bye. Bye.
He doesn't close his window, but you do see him retreat further into his room.
I'll wave, but he's not there anymore. It's just
No.
courtesy. She'll make her way away from the estate before. I'll probably send out the sending scroll before I actually make it back to the water.
Okay. What do you say in your 25 words?
Okay. I'm gonna send it to Clarabelle.
Clarabelle. I'll count
How do
for
I
you, don't
start
worry.
this?
I
How do
don't
I
know
start
how to
this?
start this.
No, I
7.
didn't say it. I didn't say it. That's not
Fine,
true.
say
I'll
it.
start over.
I didn't say it.
Next words you speak.
Hi, Clarabelle. It's Rob. I'm in Solent still, wondering if you have any news on the Lord of Alurin. Is that 25?
No, that was 20.
Oh, love you.
22.
Now it's 22.
Yeah.
So much.
There's a pause before a. It's so nice to hear your voice.
Oh,
And then there's another pause, and you're like, oh, did she just waste her response? And then you feel almost like a buzzing in your head, and then suddenly a rush of air noise in your ears. I was waiting for you to contact me because I didn't know if you'd be comfortable with hearing from me, but I'm glad to hear from you. You can talk, by the way. This is a back and forth conversation. This isn't a sending spell.
really?
Yes.
Oh, Clever, this really is lovely to hear from you.
What you asked about Lord Celebar. I don't know much. I know the steps that I and other people of our thought process towards him are doing. Haitian, doing well. On Ruinset Isle, it has begun to be flooded with watchers, however.
Wonderful.
I believe Melidri found Lucian, and they're off doing something.
That's good.
I do. Sorry, yes.
He's looking for a machine, a Damon machine. He needs a great amount of power, sacrifice, whatever it is, to power it. But if he gets his hands on it, he'll kill a lot of people.
Demon machine. Demon as in... Are you talking about demons?
I think it's before demons. Truth be told, during the whole learning of it, I zoned in and out.
Understood. I'll take this to Haitian.
I'm going to look for one of the stones that we found in good condition. It's with a not great thing, but if I can find it and possibly make some sort of agreement with it, it'll at least be one thing out of his hands.
What can I do you for, Rav?
I'm going on my own for a bit, but my party needs some insight, some light on what to do next, where to go. I was hopeful that you could help me guide them in the correct direction.
There's a strong moment of silence between the two of you for just a few seconds. While I can never recommend leaving family, I understand. I will do anything I can to help you, always. I think I know of who may be able to help you. I don't have much time left. The spell only lasts 5 minutes, so I will give you these simple instructions. Send your friends, your party, to Steel Shard, and there will be 2 waiting for you. By tomorrow night, they should be all there.
Alright. Thank you.
The spell is fading. I want you to know, Ravafina, that I am so proud of what you've done and what you've become. I know it isn't easy in this world, and I know you and your friends have faced hardships, and I know everything can be scary, but adventurers like you are few and far between. I love you, and I hope you do well in whatever you set out to do.
Thank you.
And the spell ends.
Oh! He's my... what is the video? My motherfucking cinnamon apple.
So true. With that, do you take this information back to
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends?
Oh,
Mm. Huh?
nothing.
By the time you get back, only Fel sits at the porch. Would you like to call others to the front?
Yeah. I'll call the gang in.
Okay. Eventually, Fel is joined by Iron, Rathne, and finally Isaiah, despite that flicker of flame, that slight anger in his eyes.
Hey, girl. I need to apologize a bit for my outburst earlier. Sorry. And Robin can look to Isaiah and look back. I do have directions for you, though. All of you. Well, not Fel, not me, but the rest of you. You guys need to go to Steel Shard. There will be people waiting there for you. 2 of them. I'm not really sure who, but if Clarabelle trusts them, then I trust them.
You spoke with Clarabelle?
Very briefly. I don't think it'll be Haitian or Malidri because they are busy, but it'll be someone.
So, without you or Fel, how are we supposed to recognize these 2 people? Do they know who Rathne is?
Maybe. And if not,
Wonderful.
use the name the Obsidian Stag.
Obsidian Stag. Alright, well, at least we have direction now.
What are we to find when we get here?
I don't know yet. But it'll be something leading towards assisting with the Lord of Learn.
It won't be a glass ridge.
And it won't be in Gladridge.
Hopefully whoever it is has some more information on this fabled lord.
I would assume so.
Fuck a steel sword.
It is right across.
Rethne pulls out a map mid conversation.
I think
It is right across from Glassridge.
You were close to it when we went to.
It is, in fact, where
Carnival.
the carnival stationed outside of.
So
Oh shit, that's what it's called.
probably what a day's travel. I would.
About. It would be about a day's travel, yes.
Okay.
So, what now? Do you disappear into the night?
Maybe. I need to slink back over to the estate, grab Dill before I leave.
Did you get Parrot?
Rob will kind of very lightly knock out her breastplate. And
You see a head of a finch pop up, and it just starts doing that, like, twisting bird head thing as it looks at all 3 of you, 4 of you on the porch.
Oh, there you go.
I forgot he had armor too.
Mm-hmm.
When did you become so dashing, Parrot? What the fuck? When did you get that shit?
Rob will reach into her pocket and hold a little seed out in front of its face.
He grabs it immediately.
Pear's dripped up.
He
The
is.
He's become
distinguished little guy.
quite. Yes, the distinguished gentleman.
He was.
Distinguished gentleman.
He had legendary weapon armor before Brav ever even had good armor.
I forgot he had
Legendary.
armor.
He has armor, but he is a Finch, so it kind of needs to be made out of aluminum for it to be any viable for him to carry
It's
whilst he's
legendary
flying.
armor. It's legendary.
That's what I was thinking earlier. I was just like, "Fuck it, it's a D&D, man." I'm just extending my
It's
disbelief
heavy.
for this shit.
It's literally heavy steel armor. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's
Parrot
just
is
that
jacked,
strong.
It is
bro.
made out of a Pepsi can, but
You see Pepsi on the back.
mhm.
Also, guys, I don't know if you saw what Talon's drinking.
Sprite.
It is
chilled,
a Sprite. It is
chilled
a Sprite chilled cherry lime. But however, let me make this clear: we are in the middle
My fellow Americans.
of
Alright,
my fellow Americans. We are currently boycotting Coke. However, this is the only Coke product I bought within the month of the BDS list being updated.
Wait, why is Coke getting boycotted?
What do you think?
If they're on the BDS list, it's because they're helping out Israel.
I didn't hear that. I did not
Oh,
hear
no,
that
you're
part.
good, you're good.
Sorry.
Cancel.
No,
No more
no, no,
Coke
no,
for
no.
me,
I don't like
baby.
Coke. I don't like Coke.
Dude,
Wait,
don't
no,
drink Coke.
when we said
Dr. Pepper is its own company. However, they are bottled by Coke, technically. They use, like, the same facilities, but... I don't know. Fuck
Fuck
that,
it,
man.
they ain't doing nothing. I'm.
The company
You
itself.
can't take Dr. Pepper away from me. yo.
Dr. Pepper.
You can't take
I just
Dr.
wanted to
Pepper
try
away.
the Sprite Chill because I was hearing so much shit about it. It is not bad. It's not the greatest. It kind of just tastes like a shittier Shirley Temple to me.
Shirley
but
Temple's so good though.
I love Shirley
love
Temples.
Shirley
This
Temple.
isn't a Shirley Temple, so. But
yeah,
I would rather just make a Shirley Temple with
I want a
7
Shirley
Up,
Temple
which
now.
is a Pepsi Coke product. Alas,
A starry temple.
ugh, so true. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I know 7 Up isn't on Pepsi. I don't fucking know. I don't care. We're playing D&D. What is happening now?
I mean, if everyone's agreeing to the plan of sorts.
You guys will be okay getting to Steel Shard, correct?
They have me.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Okay.
Have fun on your solo trips, and if anything, at least make it interesting. I know I won't be there to write your stories, but think of it like you're being written in a history book.
Hmm.
'Cause if I have to report on you and it's some mundane shit, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Slay.
Then I guess it's time to get moving.
I just slink, like I said, gonna sneak back over, grab Dill.
Alright. And as you all disappear towards doing your own thing, Ravafina, you go and grab Dill. Fel, what would you like to do?
I just start walking
Okay.
all the way to Rabbit Glade. I think specifically towards the river first.
Gotcha.
I want to follow water as long as I can.
Understood. Rethny, Iron.
Oh
Hey.
fuck. Sorry, my mic just
Are you
went
guys
off.
leaving tonight, or are you waiting until morning to go towards Steel Shard?
Well, if it's nighttime, it'd probably be better to leave now, because it won't be as like hot on us and like very like. What is the word? I can't think.
It won't be as fucking dry, that's for damn
It won't be as fucking
So
dry. Me as a fish person cannot handle.
Do
Hello.
I've only heard this being asked to you in passing, but I mean, before we leave, do you need any? What was it? The cream?
Oh, my solve.
Yeah, yes, your solve. Salve.
Salve, yeah. Let me check it. Make sure I have enough.
I think you got a batch.
I
Yeah.
opened my jar. How much is left in my jar?
You actually didn't even finish your last jar before you got a second one from. So you're good. Probably for about another few months, honestly.
I'm good. I got
Holy
enough.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All
Get
right.
out of here.
And so all of you head to the gate of Glass Ridge to finally leave this home. And in the starry sky of a silent city that usually is buzzing, the melancholy of a departing family sets in. Some of you are new to this escapade. Some of you are not. But all the same, it's never easy to break routine. And it's in these reminiscing of memories that makes you not notice the figure high atop a rooftop, looking at you. Where do you think you're going?
They're talking to us? Me?
Talking to all of you. As you look up, you see Ember sitting on a rooftop.
Oh, you motherfucker, dude.
Dude,
We're
it's so
going
nosy.
to. We have shopping plans.
Bethany, I'll need you to make a deception check.
We have
Hold on.
shopping plan.
Isn't it winter? Isn't it winter? It's
is
Christmas
winter.
time. It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
Christmas.
It's Christmas time. Duh. We got presents to buy, bitch.
We got presents to
I
buy.
already
They ain't
did.
here.
I already fucking missed Black Friday, man. I have to get the Steel Shard by Cyber Monday.
Dude, exactly. Hold on, I'm trying to get my shit loaded. Okay, where's my deception? Oh god. That's terrible. Let me get my tiny dice. Oh, is this the right one? Yeah, it's
Oh, wait. I'm gonna be able to
Whoop. This is 16.
Ember puts one of their legs down and leans forward. Shopping at night.
We gotta make it by tomorrow, so we gotta leave tonight.
You know Sinris is awake.
Who?
Sinris.
Oh! I forgot about him.
Don't you want to say
Is he doing
goodbye?
better?
Better is always a subjective word, but one could imagine, yes. Walking on 2 feet is better.
Is he walking since he's awake now?
Wobbling, walking, yes.
Oh, well, that's.
Would you like to see him?
Yeah, probably.
Wonderful. And Ember scoots off of this building and quickly, not even quickly actually, slowly descends through the air until they land on the ground in front of the whole group. They look at each one of you and then gesture towards moving towards the Gilmere estate.
Oh, we'll walk over to them.
Does everyone
Iron-
follow?
Iron follows. It's like right behind Fel.
Wonderful. Slowly you move through the wards. You were near the southern entrance of Lyron.
Lyron.
Yep, of Glassridge. Sorry. Sorry, I got so much on my brain. We just finished that campaign. Ugh. Southern entrance of Glassridge. And slowly you walk through the streets back to the north. Across the bridge, Ravafina, you're walking and not paying attention, sort of looking at your feet, when suddenly there's a body in front of you and you almost stumble thinking you're going to crash into someone. But as you look up, the figure's gone. As you keep walking forward, they appear in front of you again, about 10 feet out. Ravafina, it's dangerous. Until they disappear again. As you keep walking, they appear again 10 feet out. Ravafina, make a deal with me. 1 Electrum coin for 1 platinum. And they disappear again. Till they appear in front of you 10 feet again. No one else can see me, it's only you. No one else can hear me, it's only you. Until they disappear again. Again, 10 feet out. Make the deal. 1 Electrum for 1 platinum. You can't trust them.
Bravo, reach into her bag and pull out a singular piece of electrum and hold it out.
In front of you, the bronze watch. 10 feet out as you pass them. In one fell swoop, taking the electrum and replacing it with a platinum coin. Make sure everyone touches it, but don't let Ember see it. And they don't show up again.
Bravo, walk up to Fel, holding the coin in her palm, and pat his shoulder.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Holy shit!
I-
Do you need
I
the
would-
the link to the triple D dice?
No, I have it.
Gotcha.
I have it.
May I? Wait, I should. Hold
You
on.
don't know this is happening.
I don't know this is happening. This is true.
That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You've touched Fel with the coin.
Okay, let me think of how I'm gonna do this for the other two. I'll just go over and pat everybody on the shoulder. It's going to look fucking crazy.
You are approaching the
Um,
Gilmere estate now.
I'll walk forward behind Rethne and I'll still going in the palm of my hand. I'll swipe at the back of her shirt and say, "Sorry, you have something on the back of you."
Make a deception check.
God, please, please! Ooh, that's not good. That's an 8.
Oh wow!
That's not good.
You've touched Rethne with the coin.
I just gotta touch. No, fuck, I gotta get Isaiah too.
You're upon the Gilmere estate steps now.
What?
You got two. You got two. You got 2 more.
I'll,
Do it fast. Boom.
okay. I'll wait until Isaiah and Iron are kind of close together, right?
Mhm.
And then I will stumble and slam my hand to the back of both of them, trying to catch myself.
Make an acrobatics check.
Come on. Come on. Oh my god, bro, and these dice fucking hate you.
That's not bad.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Once
Let's
I
do
touch
it.
everyone, I slide the coin back in my pocket.
As you do, behind
No,
you,
no, no, no.
Ember stops. Are you okay?
Sorry. It's been a really long day. My feet just kind of hurt. I just wasn't paying attention.
This won't last long. Ushers you up. And
Real
you
stealthy
enter-
with it.
You enter the Gilmer estate, and slowly you descend in that elevator down, down, down. Until you're in a very familiar tunnel. And until you are in a large room with the leader of the Bleeding Hearts, Isarith. To her right, an unknown figure. And to her left, Sinris, half burned, scarred on the whole left side. Hair singed down to the root.
A poor boy.
Scars that obstruct his face, his vision. But he's alive. He breathes. And for some odd reason, he's still handsome.
Oh, thank God for that.
Despite the fresh, crisp haircut that hasn't been styled. The scars, I mean, they never took away from the handsomeness. And in fact, they only add a cool factor, but the half-shaved head that isn't actually shaved, just burned off, that was a little rough. Looks up at you and smiles a half smile. Well, if it isn't my favorite friends. How are you all doing this evening?
Just peachy.
I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Yeah. It's, still hurts a little bit, but at least I'm alive.
I'm glad you are.
And he winces a bit as he stands up and walks over to you guys. I don't know if you heard, but someone in the Bleeding Hearts betrayed us.
We heard.
Yes.
And turns to you, Ruv. I want you to know I didn't want that tower to blow up.
I know.
I was gonna keep my promise. I was gonna make sure that it was a stealth mission.
Wasn't your fault.
Glad to see you guys are doing well. Ooh, I'm gonna sit down now. It's still a little hard to walk.
Yeah.
He goes and takes a seat.
Yeah, I go to help him as well.
He accepts it. This is Cinder, a cleric within my purview. She's the one that healed Sinraz. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Before you is a dark-skinned woman bit of vitiligo, orange hair that is kept large, and hold on, as I describe her, I'm forgetting her details from the pit crew, but I will send the pit crew. She has stars in her hair and a sun upon her forehead. One orange eye, one green. She wears quite a lot of gold. You did see her once before in the Bleeding Hearts Tavern, healing Sinris after the first day. For just a split moment. Now that you're all here, Isrith continues. Are you planning on leaving the city? Ira nods.
It's very subtle.
Yes, we were.
Permanently?
I don't think
Don't
so.
No.
play me for a fool. I know.
Well, it wouldn't be playing you for the fool, because that is the truth. It is not a permanent thing.
Not.
Are people not allowed to leave a city and then come back to it?
I never said you weren't allowed to, but I would like the full story and not some bullshit about shopping in Steel Shard.
We never said Steel Shard. We never said Steel Shard. We never said Steel Shard. We just said shopping.
I heard it had nice shopping.
Isrith sits back in her seat.
There's some previous deals we've made that need to be finalized.
Now you choose the time to finalize them. That is quite funny.
Not everybody has an unlimited amount.
I wish to be treated with respect and just be told the full scope of what is going on here. That is all.
This is the respect that I can give you right now. It is not for a lack of wanting to or needing to. It is simply what I can do.
We're not betraying you or going behind your back. I can understand that you would want to know what is going on, but at the same time, why does it matter? We're just doing things that like anyone are asked to do. I'm sorry if that's maybe too forward. I mean no disrespect.
I respect your view, Iron. However, you've made mistakes once before where you risked the chance of exposing my location, my name, other things about the Bleeding Hearts when you oh so willingly went into Eternal Light's territory, and I know it was a mistake. However, given the fact that it was made in the first place, I have to wonder what your intentions are with leaving the city. That is all. I am a cautious woman who has a lot on the line, and when I'm making deals with former nobles.
I have to wonder then if you're so cautious why you let us leave without a blindfold on. If we came in with blindfolds,
A test.
a test for what? You can't really test someone.
Capabilities. Critical thinking. Which I'm getting a very wishy-washy tale of now.
We were going in separate directions. Most of our party is gone to Steel Shard for the reason of fighting back against the Lord of Alura.
And she just stares. Oh, well, then that's fine. That's all I wanted to know. Simple as that.
If I may,
Hmm.
I feel like if you're wanting an answer out of us, maybe not using an intimidation tactic. I don't respond well to intimidation, and I don't feel comfortable giving an answer to someone that's trying to scare me. So, if you're fine with it, why were you so...
She chuckles and her teeth kind of bare underneath the smile a little bit. I'm sorry, that's just the way I look, dear. Naturally intimidating, I guess. After your escapades in the city, I was merely curious as to why you would be going. You all are more free spirited than I, so I had my worries, which you've quelled now. So thank you. If you must go, that is all right. Puts a little damper on some of my plans and some of the steps I wish to take forward with the Bleeding Hearts, but now that I know, well, I can make adaptations to those plans.
So, are we free to?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
Can I roll to see if like she mean like
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
tweaking me out a little bit?
Get on D&D dice.
Oh no, don't worry.
Dice.
Dice.
Wait, god damn it. What do you say? Roll insight?
Yeah.
Can't find. Am I good at?
Triple D dice.
This may actually not be the best.
What's your wisdom?
If you need the link to the 3D dice, let me know.
No, I got it. Oh my god, can we load? Okay, there we go. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's very
never
good.
mind. Never mind. My fault. Well, it's just an 18 because I have nothing to
You
it.
have a plus 0? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh.
Oh, 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 shit. She's like a plus 27,000 to lying there, so it's.
Iron, you know what malice looks like.
She's a fucking liar.
You know what hatred and a burning fire behind the eyes can mean. There is a presence behind Izarith's eyes that reminds you of your mentor. When he had his hands wrapped around your throat.
Iron, as he's staring at her, just his eyes waver for a second as there's a quick, just very small ounce of fear. He swallows it immediately and he just continues staring. And he sits up real tall. Do you think we're stupid? Respectfully.
Whatever do you mean?
You're lying. We're not going to leave these doors unharmed. You're going to kill us, or you're going to cause pain to us.
You really are a confusing bunch.
Whatever could you mean?
Running around like chickens with your heads cut off. Making deals with gang leaders so you can get just an ounce of political power. Slowly. inching closer to your demise. Every step you take is a misstep. Every step you take is a desperate grasp, and you wonder why you feel the sharp prick, the slight burn of making a mistake each time. Yet here you are, in the dragon's cave, noticing it's finally baring its fangs. I must applaud you, really. And she stands up.
So what happens? You keep us locked in here so we can't leave, and we just die here? I mean,
Unless you have anything else to offer me, but I doubt it.
then why make it? I'm truly so confused. And Iron puts his hand, his head in his hands. And he's wiping them down his face. What is with you politicians or whatever you may be, where you make these deals and then just double down and then become enemies with the person you made a deal with when you were once in agreement with them? It doesn't make any sense. How do you get anywhere as people?
I run by a very simple philosophy, Iron. And you should know about simple. I make deals with people that I think have potential, and when they fail, I cut them off.
Call me
Simple as
stupid.
that.
But we haven't even completed the deal. So how can... And he cocks his head and just kind of looks at her and he's like, maybe it's because I come from somewhere where this kind of thing isn't something that's so worried about. You make no sense. Your hatred makes no sense.
My hatred is very, very justified. She brings up her fingers,
Dig deeper.
and the claws grind against each other as a spark ignites, and it catches the tip of one of her claws. She aims it to the left, and you see the wall is made out of wood paneling instead of the typical stone you were used to the first time you were here. And then you clock it in your minds. You were in that elevator for far longer than you normally were the first couple times you entered this place. And that fire hits the wood and begins to burn. She does the same with the right wall as it's engulfed in flames. And slowly, as the wood burns, you realize you're in a much larger space.
She's gonna fucking burn
Girl,
us.
what the fuck is this?
Don't worry. Don't worry. Daddy's got
Rethany's
us.
if y'all were to look at Rethany looks like she's done with whatever the hell is happening right now.
Don't worry about it, babies. Don't worry about it.
Oh no,
People else gonna solve this.
the consequences of our actions.
They're catching up to us right now. No, no.
Y'all are literally
no.
so cooked.
Yeah, we are.
I think Rethany is so desensitized by everything else that has happened to
I mean,
her. that she
Isaiah's
literally is
fine.
not giving a fuck.
Isaiah's like, oh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Isaiah's like, oh
Feel good in
yeah.
here.
The
Rethany's like, bigger fish, literally.
Hit me with it.
Do you know what Glassforge is built upon? Built.
Girl, I just got here.
Well, good thing I wasn't asking you. Ravafina,
Oh.
the noble.
Oh. Can I do a history check?
Sure. Hit me with a history check.
hitting you with a history check right now, Your Honor.
Dude,
Is it flat?
just roll the
Flat.
fucking dice.
Hey,
Lower DC because you're a noble.
15.
You hit it just exactly.
That's crazy.
Ah,
That's crazy.
Rob did really bad at studying.
Glassridge is built upon Glassridge.
Oh, crazy.
That's actually an insane thing you just said. I can't believe that I didn't think of that.
Oh.
Old ruins of the original Glassridge buried beneath sand and stone. As Glassridge every few hundred years has had to build and build and build, as the sands of Solent ever change. And looking to the left and right now, you can see it. The ruins of old Glassridge.
Oh, look. There's my grandma's home. Her childhood home over there.
Not
Oh,
even
look,
your
there's
grandma. Not even your great-grandma. Not even your great-great-great-grandma. This
Oh, shit.
is the founding of Glassridge.
Chat. Are we good?
Yeah.
No, we're not. Don't worry about it. Don't
Do you even
worry
know what it does?
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I
He's
had
ready to kill him.
higher hopes.
Oh my god.
But I figured you might as well be turned to ash where your great-grandpappy laid to rest, Ravafina. And there's a warm glow coming from her throat now.
Okay.
This is villain
Gotta beam us, bro.
Yeah, we are about to get fucking, like, at least adult red dragon breath right now.
Behind
At
you,
least.
Ember and Cinder begin to stand in the way. Sinris
The fuck?
has been jaw slacked for probably the entirety of this conversation.
Oh, he
And
didn't
you
know
can
that
see
you were
his
gonna
one
fucking cook in
eye
front of him.
is just glazed over.
If we have a plan to get out of here, now would be best.
Well,
Ugh.
I have some unfortunate news for you.
We don't have a plan.
No. What I
Oh.
can do is I can send one of us very far in one direction, though.
One.
Are we like talking right now? In front of her.
Yeah, she's burping up her ABCs right now. We're conversing our plan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So again, we stand at the precipice of a Leodon burning to ash.
Rob kind of puts her hands up, like pinches the bridge of her nose, and it's just like, this is just becoming all too sad, truthfully. This is your go-to? Oh, you disappointed me, so I'm just gonna kill you and burn you into ash, and look at the ruins of Glassridge. Boo-hoo. Cry about it. There are other things going on. Things bigger than you, things bigger than me, things bigger than whatever you want to call it. I don't care that your depression comes out in anger. And Rob will like pull out her whip and kind of like get ready.
We are fighting. Hey, tell what's the door look like right now, man?
Currently being blocked by Ember and Cinder.
Hey, I got teeth.
I can't hide.
Izarith touches the table and scratches it, and it becomes engulfed in flame as well. And she begins to walk through the cinders. Isaiah kind of turns back and is... I'm resistant to fire. I think that'll help us in this scenario. Right?
Help? Yes.
We'll figure.
Oh, so sorry. I don't think it will. See, you've never experienced fire like mine. And Ravafina, no one's bigger than me. She takes a step through the ash.
Oh my god.
This isn't just about the bleeding hearts. Takes another step. Hell, it's not even about Glassridge. Takes another step. My anger comes from something far more serious. Takes another step. 800 years ago, I brought ruin to these plains.
Ugh. It's a long break.
Takes another step. I may have failed with the first purge of fire. Takes another step. But I don't plan on failing again.
Hey, buddy, this is when you're going to use the coin. Now's the chance.
Takes another step. And the
Zeph is really
fire
going to like this one.
stops in her throat. Argana, the bearer of ruin, was never my favorite title, because I never really brought anything to ruin. No. This time around, there will be nothing but ash. She takes out her index finger and begins
like-
to breathe a faint little ball of fire. What would you like to do, Phil?
Great.
Can I take the dodge action just real quick?
Yes. As you begin to ready yourself, you hear a voice in your head. Phil, don't do anything.
Raise his hand.
I'm in my head. Who the fuck are you? And okay.
What'd you say, Rethny?
I said, raise his hand.
Okay.
Argana, that name sounds kind of familiar to me.
Yes. Oh, it sounds familiar to all of you.
Yeah. Can I, reach into my head real fast?
Oh, yeah, I can just spill this to you.
Yeah. Give it to me.
Somebody is at work.
Argana, the Bearer of Ruin, is the reason adventuring guilds exist. 800 years ago, she brought on a purge of fire that created the sands of fire in Solend and scorched half of Onorax.
Oh my god. So she really just gave us a whole villain monologue to just say that she's that fucking bitch from 8 years ago.
Yep, before any of you were born, and all of you did get to experience her purge firsthand. As ash fell from the sky in that bard story that left you all a little bit traumatized. But he apologized afterwards.
I don't have anything that can stop the either.
Helen?
Yes.
Okay, one of my whip characteristics is, right, like I can do the whole unyielding gale, 15-foot cone extending, blah blah blah. Creature has to make a DC strength save or to get pushed back, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Right? How would that work against fire moving forward? Could it push it back?
It would push against it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, coach.
You're welcome.
Go piss, girl.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, my fault.
I think in my head again, Talon, and I go, if we have a plan, a weird voice in my head, now would be great.
Wait.
Waiting.
Just wait.
Okay.
And Organa, sort of at a standstill, looking at all of you. Don't worry about dealing with Solabar. I'll be done with him in just a matter of months. I'll make sure to save the world when you couldn't.
Oh,
And she breathes just a small breath against the tip of her finger. And as that flicker of flame escapes, it beads into one little ball. A roaring flame that gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger till it stops. Finally.
I'm ready in the gale.
You feel a hand on your shoulder, Ravafina. For just a moment, time will slow. That is your chance to use it.
The gale?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Rathni, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
When time begins to slow, you must use every ounce of control of water you have.
Rithmi kind of smirks. Whatever you say.
Iron, you feel a hand on your shoulder. When time begins to slow, you will need to heal your friends. Beyond whatever you've done before.
Iron just has like 1,000-yard stare as he's like just watching everything around him in flames and looking at his party members.
You watch as Isaiah sort of like nods in confirmation to a voice you can't hear. And then finally fell. You feel a shoulder.
You feel a shoulder.
You feel a hand on your shoulder.
Sorry.
Make sure to dodge this.
Oh! That's kind of clean, actually. Sorry.
It's okay. Argana will get her revenge on you guys trash talking her next time. She lifts a finger and looks at you all. And then just sort of shakes her head. And chucks the flame directly at you, Phil.
Yep.
And time begins to slow.
Gale!
We're going! We got this! Woo!
I dodge. Oh wait.
Does everyone
wait.
do what they've been
Ow.
instructed?
Yeah, basically.
I have
Boing.
I have an
Oh,
action,
yeah. Yes.
correct? Just to use.
Yes.
To do whatever.
No, you have a dodge just to use right now.
It is
Well-
one action, nothing else.
I use Dimension Door
Okay.
to dodge.
You're a little freak.
A door just opens, opens and leaves.
What direction are you going?
Behind the door.
How many feet? There is no door. It's just a tunnel. How many feet?
Okay. Oh shit. So it's just like the elevator, right?
Yes.
Is there ruins that I can see nearby?
It's an open space. This room is probably 90 by 90.
Okay. I see where she's trying to fucking hit me with a fireball or whatever she's about to hit me with. I'm gonna teleport to the other side of the group then.
the other side of the group. Like you're just
So-
like
I'm on like the right side. I'm teleporting to the left side.
okay, so only a few feet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
nothing crazy.
Yeah. You bamf
I
into smoke. And as it does, that whirling fire disappears until you begin to hear it collide with the back wall, and you watch as this flame begins to expand as this slow sound of an explosion rumbles. Ravafina, as this fire is approaching you, you begin to unleash your gale.
To Gale, to Gale!
The gale, the gale! And as you unleash this wind from your whip, it begins to push against this fire. And the fire begins to spread around it to the corners of the room. This fire, this explosion, begins to wrap all 90 feet of this room and begins to spread around you. Rethni, do you summon your water?
Yeah.
Every bit of water you can?
He said so.
All right. And as the water begins to flood the floor and coat your shoes and boots, and it rises and rises, you can hear the immediate steam as the water and fire hit. And that steam billows towards you as you all feel the stinging burn of the heat that fills this room. This steam completely cuts off vision to Argana. The last face you see she makes is one of a shocked, questionable look. Iron, your friends are burning.
Yeah, they are.
Do you summon every bit of healing you can?
Yup.
Your eyes begin to glow. And this shimmering energy begins to seep in the water and grow like roots. And as it all touches every one of your friends, there is an ever-going battle of heat and heal. You see Isaiah plucks a bead off his necklace and tosses it into the roaring flames, and you hear a second explosion happen. And as it does, the floor beneath you cracks.
Bro.
And the explosion of this 9th level fireball from Izarith cracks the floor more. And more. Until the ruins give out beneath you. And you plummet into darkness. And you fall. And you fall. And you fall. As the updraft whizzes past your ears. You can see now a break in the bottom. Water. But it's shallow water.
Oh shit, this is gonna hurt.
And as you
Snap.
just break the ceiling, a spectral wing cushions your fall and slows it. It's not a feathered wing, however. It's a dragon wing that shimmers like platinum.
That cunt.
No. Someone different.
It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's her. It's the other one.
And you now all stand in shin-tall water. You're in a sort of tunnel, it seems.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
I think we have different definitions of fun.
Rocks and sand are sort of falling with you as they sort of into the water.
Aaron
We should probably be moving.
is trying not to throw up.
Is there... So we're just in water. Is it just like a circle tunnel that we're in?
You're in
And
a bit of a tunnel. It
Hmm.
kind of reminds you of a sewer, but the water doesn't stink. The smell hitting your nose is one of dampness and dankness and musk. The same sort of
But
musk
not-
you get from leaving your clothes in the washer for too long.
Okay.
You can smell moss and vegetation, and there's definitely stuff growing down here, but it doesn't stink like poo, which is good.
Don't know about you guys. I'm fucking running this way, and I start running down the tunnel.
Yeah, I think we should probably head out.
You guys start dashing through the water, and as you just break barely from what was this initial area, there begins to be the water stream with that sort of sidewalk that a lot of sewers have on either side. And as you keep moving, you hear a voice. I wouldn't go that way.
Hello?
That's
Okay.
the wrong way.
Which way is the correct way?
Are we not going to question that there is a random voice speaking to us?
Look, we didn't question it earlier. I'm not gonna question it now. I
I'm
want
not.
to...
I'm not a random boy. You can see me
Where? And Iron starts like looking around.
down here.
Iron looks down.
As you look down onto one side of the sidewalk, you just see a rat.
Oh,
Are you being fucking kidding me?
There's a rat. It's
This is what you meant?
It's a
Stop.
brown rat. It has a
No,
few speckles of
stop.
white. Okay, listen. We were in the car with.
You're in the car, Rats by Ghost
Ghost
came on
started
and
playing,
said,
and I was
Alex
like,
said, this is so this session.
"This is so the Concordis session later."
So fucking true. It's so the
Like
second.
at like 1:30, like 4 hours where we played this.
What can I say?
And-
I'm a storyteller.
oh man, you know what
I'm
sounds
gonna
really good
come
right now? My
downstairs
jeans.
and beat your
Oh.
ass.
Hello, little friend.
Hello.
Iron kinda not like screams, but he
Rats.
like yelps a little bit and like backs up.
Can
Iron,
Yeah, that was a little
please.
mean, but
Can you show
Yeah,
me
Iron,
the
be
way
nice.
out? You know...
oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We can go like the other way.
Okay. Then let's
Do you
go
have
the way I find
a
you.
name?
Yeah. Oh, you want to know it? My name's
Yeah.
Sharp.
Sure.
Sharp?
No, I'm
Sharp.
I'm fucking with you. I looked at your sword and I was kind of thinking the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh.
I don't have a name, but
Well, I don't want to just call you Rat. I feel like that's a bit demeaning.
no, I
Well,
don't
why
mind.
would that be demeaning?
I don't know. It sounds mean calling someone
You
a
could
rat.
give me a name.
Okay, look, I love this conversation we're having right now, but we do
Ruffle.
need to get out of this.
Ruffle, love it. Let's
Ruffle.
go.
Ruffle it is.
You wanna get out? Yeah, we can get out. Can I hop on someone's shoulder?
I will pick you up, Ruffle.
Sick. And Ruffle hops into your hand. All right, so we're gonna turn around.
Okay. I so will turn around. Start leading.
You start walking through the water.
Ruffle, do you live down here?
Oh yeah,
Is it nice?
Not really, but I go up to the surface a lot, so I mean, all the rats do, really.
Mm.
Um, Rav, with your true sight, as you look at Ruffle, you can see there's almost this, like, pinkish purplish energy that is around Ruffle's head that is sort of tethering Ruffle with this like string that like shoots through the wall. But as you move around the sewers, as you begin to navigate it, you can see that the string is moving to like the same general location relative to where you are.
I'm gonna lean into Fel and be like,
Mhm.
Can... Okay, so this is gonna sound crazy.
Okay.
There's a
You've said that word
line
before.
connecting Ruffle to something, and I want to know what it is now. I mean, while we're down here.
As you wade through the water, I mean, you guys can stop standing in the water if you want. I feel like that will give you like stank foot or something.
So,
Foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, can you just kind of angle him about a bit so we can I just want to follow where this, because right now it's just in the wall, and
So I start like, do you want me to just start turning until we?
I want to find where this tether is connected to.
Okay.
As you walk with Ruffle and you try to point Fel in the direction of the line, Ruffle goes, "No, you're going the wrong way. Like, go the other way.
Ruffle,
it's the
I'm so
left."
sorry. You have a line connected to you that I want to know what it is.
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, I'm worrying about it right now.
Don't worry about it.
I'm actually currently going that way to worry about it.
We should go the other way.
Why?
That is a good question.
I don't think I no longer trust you.
What?
Oh wow.
Please tell me that's just an automatic fail of a deception check.
That was.
What?
No.
If you want us to trust you, you should probably just tell us, and then that way we won't have to like worry about it anymore.
If I'm being honest, I've been taking you guys the wrong way.
Why?
I'm lonely.
So
you-
wait,
Okay.
no,
Wait.
shut mouth. What does this have to do with the line? It has nothing to do with the line. What is connected to the end of the line?
Me.
Okay, so keep angling him this way a little bit. I think, yeah, we'll turn up here.
Like as fellas like he's
The
holding
more
it
you
like a
jostle
foot.
me around, the more confused I get.
I'm like hold up.
Does the line like get brighter or stronger looking or anything as we get closer, or does it just stay the same?
No, you're kind of just following the line as far as you can until you hit a wall, and then moving across that against that wall as long as you can until you, yeah, exactly, until you can start moving forward again. Okay, like my armpits are hurting now. I can feel.
You wanna,
Can you
okay,
just
get
hold
your,
it?
get your
Get all
arm,
the other
get your arm a
rats
little
out,
bit back
or is that
in.
just you?
Okay, yep, get your
Just
get your-
me right now
Right now.
Okay.
Why right now?
because I can talk. The
I-
others
I like-
can't.
Ruffle, you're lying to me about something, and I don't
I-
like it.
I'm holding Ruffle to Ra's face.
Listen. There's things about me that are not nice to look at, and they're not nice to see. And you
put
guys
us
are the
in a
first.
conglomerate mesh rat?
No, not a mesh rat.
Oh my god! Are you one of those balls? Balls of rats?
No, I'm not a ball.
I can see him pretty clearly. I don't think he's a ball.
Not a ball.
But do you
Oh.
have a ball of rats that you connect to? That's what it's connected to. Oh my
No, it's not a ball of rats, guys. God damn it. You're the first people I've seen in, like, ever down here. And I just wanted to enjoy your presence a little bit.
We're
You know
enjoying
what?
the presence. We're going to enjoy it more as we discover what this line is.
You
What
don't
are you
want to see. You
connected
don't
to
want
psychically?
to see me.
I'm
Okay,
already.
you-
Oh, is it?
I'm already making the way. I'm already making the rounds.
Fine.
Is it
Left or right of here?
you? Like you?
Yeah.
So it's your body.
You just stay silent.
Left or right up here,
Oh,
Ruffle?
you have a
Left.
body. You're
All
not
right.
just a rat.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and put Ruffle back into the hood of.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We're
buddy.
going to see his body. I don't think he wants that,
no.
though. Should we do that?
Ruffle, can you leave?
I'd like to get the hell out. So Ruffle may have to deal with the fact that he may need to see his
Wait.
body.
Ruffle,
Yeah, the way out has my
Can
body
you-
in front of it.
Oh.
can you leave this place, Ruffle? Glass
Not
Ridge,
more than a
right?
mile.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
Why not more than a mile?
Because he's attached to his body. He can't
Oh.
leave.
My
Can
brain.
we
I'm.
untouch that?
This is gonna sound really weird. I am psychically attached to this rat that is consenting me to use its body.
No, that's okay. As long as the rat's consenting.
Oh yeah, no. If it didn't want to be, that's
Thank
why.
God.
That's why I told you to stop holding me like that, because you didn't like the uncomfortableness of.
Yeah, Fel, please.
Whoa. Oh, you're the one who wants to go see the rat's body without the rat
Take a
wanting you
right
to go
here.
see it.
Well, thank you so much, Ruffle. It's not the
Well,
rat's
it's not-
body, it's Ruffle's body.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
Ruffle's
Ruffle's body, but Ruffle doesn't want you to see it.
Here, let me have Ruffle.
I just saw your boobies, Austin.
I didn't see my boobies, Rowan.
Not right now.
Guys,
Gonna
during
take-
D&D session, you take Ruffles.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rethy's gonna take Ruffle. She's gonna just place him on top of her head.
Okay. And take a left here.
Okay.
Never in my life did I think that you could become a rat after you die.
Well, okay, I'm not dead.
Whoa.
Technically.
First of all, that was a huge jump, Byron.
That was
What?
very-
Wait, is that not what's happening?
Well, I'm not
Oh.
like dead. Okay, like you're kind of right. I'm not like dead. I'm like
Are you in a coma?
kinda.
Did you fall and hit your head and
Yeah, you want to see it so bad, so I might as well just let the environmental
The shock.
storytelling go, and kind of give you. Yeah.
I hear it's great about that in dank, dark caves.
I can't really smell it when I'm in the rat. Well, yeah, I mean I can't. I mean I can, but the rats are used to it, so I'm used to it. Anyways,
It's definitely not the worst smell.
one more left here.
ever.
Mhm.
It could definitely be worse.
It smells like death and decay down here.
Yeah, there are a few dead things, but it's not rats. Never rats. They usually get food from. So what happens? I usually have them get food from up top, and then they bring it down. The other
Do
guy,
you
the other
share
rat.
a stomach?
No,
Do the
I
rats have
I help
feeding?
the rats get food for themselves, and then whatever they have left, they usually give me.
how long do you plan on being a rat?
I kind of am a rat 24/7 because it's the only way I can move around.
Mm.
And eventually you see ahead of you a light at. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't. It's darkness. You would see stars forward, breaking out of this. Breaking towards the end of this tunnel. The exit towards the outside is just 100 feet ahead of you. And I was like, all right, stop.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then you see Ruffle turn to the right towards a wall, and he's like, my body is through there. If you want to see.
In this wall?
Yeah, but outside is to the left. Or, I mean, just out that way.
We'll
Oh.
stop by first.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Um,
Gotta warn you guys, it's not nice to look at.
is okay. Is there a door anywhere, or is
You
it just
walk
a
through the
wall?
rock. Yeah, just walk through the rock.
Oh,
I used
Is
to
it
go.
okay.
I used to go here a lot when I could move, and I made a fake wall.
oh, okay. Reference gonna put her hand right through the wall. Oh, nice. Just step
Yeah.
right through.
And as you walk through, you guys enter this kind of quaint little room. It looks like at one point it was a hideout of nice quality. There's shelving, there's books, there's tables, cookery,
Where
eatery.
Looks like you were maybe hiding from someone.
Mm. I hid from a lot of people. In the middle, at the end of what looks like a pushed over bed, is a coffin.
Is that where you are?
Yeah,
Why are you in a
Were you
coffin?
buried?
I buried myself.
Okay. Is it
Why?
okay if I open it?
Yeah, you can open it.
Why did you?
I was good as dead anyways.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
think.
kind of really depressing to hear.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think everyone has a bit of importance in their life.
Rethna, you open the coffin?
Yep.
Rob's was a representative.
Mm-hmm.
You push
So
over
nosy,
this
dude.
lid. And inside, you see a figure wrapped in a cape of excellent make. It seems untouched by the webs and moths. On their face is a mask of a rat, and attached to that mask is a crown.
Are you a rat king?
Some people call me that, yeah.
This is no way.
I'm gonna
Talon
slam
has
my fist on
no.
his fucking desk.
Talon has talked about this specific character fucking years ago. This this has to be in the make at least of 2 years.
So you were human, but you went by the Rat King.
Yeah, no, that's pretty head on. Wait, have
Why?
you seem like you haven't heard of me.
Do you think Iron has heard of the Rat King?
I don't actually. I think Iron is so cut off from the rest of history that he
Has-
does not know.
Who
Do
could all
any
make
of you know
chat?
who I am?
Rethany might. Honestly.
If you remember, you remember. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. I know you. I read about you.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
I have never in my life heard anything of a Rat King.
Well, Iron, I think you're sheltered. It's not-
No, I know I am. I'm not in denial about that
Yeah.
whatsoever.
There were 7 of us. 7 swordsmen.
Oh. Yeah, I've been
And
stabbed by one of those. So.
You
By one
got
of the
stabbed by one of the swords.
Yep.
And you're alive.
Dagger.
Wait, what?
It was like a dagger. What was it called again?
The Black Death.
Yes.
You were stabbed by the
Yep.
Black Death.
Yep.
And
I push up in the cloak and I pull my shirt down to where the stab wound into my shoulder. And I believe the tattoo that had come up from it is probably still there. Cursed.
Who had it?
The ghost of the Red Death.
And the rat climbs off your head, Rethny, and then like hops down on top of its body and hops over to its chest, and sort of the rat sits there. Okay. That's a little impossible because that was my... No. Wait. You say the Red Death.
Yes.
Who was holding the blade?
The captain.
Horns?
I believe.
Shit.
Shit.
How the hell is she still alive? Wait, so the ghost stories are true? Wait, okay, this is...
So,
Shit.
yeah. First me to die said that I would. What was the exact wording?
That dagger was
I-
my dagger. That was...
That was yours.
Yes.
How long does that curse of death from the dagger take?
It doesn't curse you with death, it kills you. It just kills you.
Then how the fuck am I alive?
I don't know. The Red Death was my ship. Well, it was me and the captains.
Were you a pirate?
I was a... No, very big difference. I was the head of the Merchants Guild of Glassridge. We were usually attacked by pirates.
I'm so sorry.
The-
Excuse me.
The Red Death ship has become a pirate ship. It consumes the bodies and crews of other ships, cannibalizes them, makes it into its own.
Well, we were called... The ship wasn't called the Red Death. It was Saint Celestia.
The Red Death is what it's.
Yes, I know. That was the moniker we had. Me and Mithsira. She was called the Bloody because she would leave her victims bloodied and just dead. A massacre, really. And I, because I had the Black Death, would leave them plagued and diseased and dead. And keep in mind, again, and the rat like stands up and is like pointing with its paws. Again, we were just tradesmen shipping shit from the continents. The pirates that attacked us, that preyed upon us, were the ones that we were killing. And we were called the Red Death because we would leave them bloody, red, and then diseased and dead. I thought the Ghost of the Red Death was just a fucking boogeyman tale about our ship.
It's unfortunately become quite real.
Sick. Great.
Rob is like standing in the corner, like shell shock rush. She's just like, holy shit, it's just been said like 12 times. Like, it's over for me. It's over. She's just like deadpan staring like at a wall.
Is your friend okay?
It's become a quite old sailor's tale at this point. Most people fear it if they are sailors. I've seen it 3 times now, so I guess the word has lost meaning to me.
Okay, I'll stop saying the word. Either way, the old ship that was once Saint Celestia shouldn't exist. I gave Captain Mithsira the Black Death to bury at the bottom of the ocean, and it seems something went awry.
Yes, and it was instead buried into my shoulder blade.
Well, glad you survived. Some people do, surprisingly.
I was a werewolf when it stabbed me, if that helps at all.
Yeah. Well, don't ever interact with it again if you can help it. And let me tell you something. Don't ever wield that, because this is what happens to you. And he hops on his own chest.
Do you just die eventually?
I'm not dead!
Well, like into the comatose state.
No, Okay, technically this won't this won't happen to you. Yes. If you do die, your soul gets trapped in the blade.
Wait, if your soul is trapped in the blade.
My soul isn't trapped in the blade.
Okay.
I'm immortal.
Oh, if I died now, my soul is trapped in the blade.
Well, yeah, no, Jesus Christ.
I know.
If you are to die from it killing you, your soul gets trapped in the blade. If you wield it and you die ever, your soul gets trapped in the blade. That is the
So-
price of using the Black Death. I am immortal because I made a deal, and I'm part of the reason the blade got forged in the first place. Like,
Uh-huh.
I was trying to save my friends, the other 7 swordsmen. It's a long story. You don't need to know it all to know that the Black Death is not a nice weapon and you shouldn't use it, and you should just stay away from it ever always.
So, quick question.
Yes.
She cursed me.
Yeah, not a
Right. Right.
dagger thing, not a Black Death thing.
But I'm pretty sure by the specific wording, it will be because she killed me, even if I die to something else.
Well, then yeah, that's probably something to be scared of.
Ooh. That's
Yeah. So anyways, that's crazy.
yeah. Wow, what a coincidence.
Don't take off my mask. It's gross.
Okay, I'll believe you.
What you saying this to Reth? He's like right next to him. I'm like,
Yeah,
looking
he
at
turned to you and went, "Don't take off my mask. It's pretty gross."
I,
that. I like to look at people.
okay.
So yeah. That's all I got, really.
Wow. Okay, so you can't. I would love for you to come with me. I have so many questions. But
Yeah, I mean, you can always come back here, but from what I heard above, I don't think you guys are
no, not anytime
doing
soon.
too hot with making enemies in Glassridge. So any questions you got? I'm sure I can answer them as long as it's about 400 years ago. Can look around the place, I guess. Not much to see, really.
I actually,
Alright, when you sort of turn around and on one of the desks, the study desk is like an old. It's sort of like an old photo, but it's painted, and it has 7 figures in it.
Iron picks it up to look at it.
You see 7 figures, and their faces are very clear. And I will send each one.
Oh, yay.
that's just
I
Amongst
love
them,
looking at people.
is a elephant folk wearing large armor that almost seems to have a haunting presence to it, even through the photograph or through the painting. And with them, they carry a large blade. The elephant is
Is this-
stark white with red eyes, scarring on the right side of their face, and face painting to match on the other. Next is a half-elf with very brightly colored hair and holding up a rose. They seem to be wearing conflicting colors of the entire rainbow, and they seem to be... They're handsome, in a plain way. Next to
That's a
them is...
gay person.
That's a gay person. Next to them is someone very short, and for a second you think, oh, perhaps a gnome, a halfling. No. That's a child. They seem to be of Genasi heritage. Earthen skin, but fire in their eyes. They seem young. 13 at most. In the middle is someone of indescript gender. Short blonde hair and green eyes with a spark in them, wrapped in a cape. Next is a tabaxi, which you're not very familiar with, but you know of them. There's a few in Lowland that you may have encountered in the port when you were leaving the continent. Usually you've seen them with Arctic fur, sort of snow patterns and such. This one, very much not so. Seems to be like a tabby-esque cat. Next to them is a tall woman, dark skin, also orange hair, but bright green eyes, and she has bull horns. And then you see and trail a swish of a tail. And then finally, on the far left, someone you've seen before in your dreams,
Oh.
dazzled in white and gold armor, with bushy eyebrows and golden eyes and black hair. You see Valkyrie, the one who protected you in your dream.
Iron, as he's slowly like analyzing each and every face, and as he gets to Valkyrie, he stops and he starts like rapidly blinking as he's like collecting memories in his head. But he doesn't make a point of it.
Mm.
And is the picture like in like a frame?
It's when you yeah, it is. It's in a frame with the glass that is shattered, and as you pick it up, more glass sort of falls. But
Okay.
you can like take it out of the frame pretty easily if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what Iron's gonna do. He just starts taking it out of its frame.
As you do, the sort of glass pitters on the desk, and the rat turns. Oh, yeah, that's the other swordsman. There's not a lot of paintings with their faces in them because once we got really popular, we had too many fans. So that's a rare one. You can keep it if you want.
Thank you. I was just about to ask you if it's okay if I keep this with me.
Yeah. Can I get one last look at it? Actually.
Yeah, of course. And Iron will hand it. After Iron's taken it out of the frame, we'll hand it to him.
The rat stands on the painting and sort of like does that thing where the nose is like twitching and sniffing against each of the members. They seem to stop at the one with blonde hair. And then they move on to Valkyrie. And you weren't sure that rats could cry. They can't, not really. But tears do well in this rat's face, and they fall on Valkyrie's photo.
Do you know her?
I loved her. But when she heard the call of Zysheel, she had to do her duty, and I couldn't follow because I was withering away. My fault, really. It's not of her doing.
She's been coming to me in my dreams.
You know, you actually kind of look like her, in a way. There's just something about you that's familiar.
I hope that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
She's very kind. She's come to my dreams with omens. Typically, when something bad is going to happen, and she's been right.
What'd you say your name was?
Iron, Soul.
The rat tilts its head at you. Huh. I have something for you. And the rat
For me?
hops away. And then you can hear other rats begin to scurry at its position as four rats start tugging on this small leather pouch and brings it up to your feet, including Ruffles.
Aaron
And the rat climbs back up the coffin onto its chest.
hesitantly kneels down towards the rats and is very much like,
They scurry away.
yeah, doing anything he can not to touch them. But Iron picks up the pouch.
You open it. It's a ring. It was hers. I think
It's
she
for
want you to have it.
he's Iron's just holding it in his hand, just staring. I I don't understand why I would need it though, or why she would want to give it to me.
Zyshiel works in weird ways, she'd say. I don't believe in him, but if she's been visiting you in your dreams, I can only imagine that you're a good person.
Like tied are the
Ra-
moral compass of our group. So
Raise his hand.
Yes, Rethny.
Can I'm gonna look at the painting thing.
The painting.
Yeah. So Martha's not here in her head. There's like 7 of these swordsmen, including the rat person.
7 swordsmen.
I'm also taking
That blonde one
Sure.
is them, isn't it?
Sorry, say again?
Is the blonde one them? Was that the reason why they stopped and looked at her?
Yeah. You can assume so.
Martha's like gonna just like look at that face and like kind of memorize it.
You can tell now because you've seen the original painting with the 7 swordsmen. You know that this is in order. The top one is the 7th swordsman, the executioner, whilst the bottom one is Valkyrie. The 6th swordsman, the gay-looking one, is the musketeer, who held the sword Leadlight, a rapier with stained glass in the blade. The 5th one is Equinox, whose parents were fabled to be the Knight of the Dawn and the Knight of the Dusk, and when they married and eventually died, their 2 swords were put into one to make the sword Twilight. The 4th one being the King of Rats, or the Queen of Rats, or just the Royal Rodent sometimes, a merchant of sorts when not doing their sort of duty as a hero. 3, ironically, the Tabaxi was the warrior wolf, the one who wielded Fang, which you've seen before after fighting the purple worm. The second one is the Green Knight. Simply as their name is, they were a knight that controlled druidy and other things to their best efforts and had a weapon that could change into anything. And finally, Valkyrie, the champion of Zyshiel.
Yep. Rethny's brain is expanding.
Uh,
Yes, Phil.
when I look at the picture,
Mm-hmm.
6 sword, the person on number 6,
The musketeer, yeah.
the lady with horns. I don't know if it's different on my
That'd
end.
be 2, yeah.
That would be.
It's in reverse order.
Oh, okay.
I apologize.
Does she look familiar?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Different lady with horns than that probably stand me.
I am unaware of who you would be referring to.
I'm referring to the captain.
Oh, yes, way different.
Okay.
The Green Knight is not a captain, nor would be the person that
Okay.
the Lord of Rats would be talking about.
Associating with.
Yeah,
that.
the rat would have said.
Oh, yes. This person specifically stabbed you. Just letting you know this.
Most of them are dead.
I think we saw a few of the swords.
Oh yeah, I mean our swords are everywhere, I would assume.
The
I
Lord
think
of the
Valkyrie
War.
still has her sword.
There was the big fuck off one. We saw
Yeah, that was the that was that was conks.
Obviously, the Black Death. Saw that one.
Mm.
We saw.
We saw her sword,
Hey,
and Retney points to the girl with horns.
You saw Everglade?
did we see?
Is that the one? Is that the one that we saw?
No,
was it
we
the
saw,
other
we
one?
saw the Tabaxi's sword.
Oh, we saw the Tabaxi sword. Never mind. She points to the Tabaxi.
oh
Yes.
yeah, I heard the captain
cap-
of the Iron
the-
Brigade has that one now.
Yes.
Don't know how I found it.
Three? Was it three? I could have sworn we saw one more. The big sword.
Yep.
Dagger. Sword of shield.
Yep.
I think
that's
it's
all
three.
of them.
I think we've seen three. A lot of Alurin has the big one, fortunately.
Is the Lord of Learn again? I don't really catch a lot of politics.
Big douchebag.
Big douchebag.
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch.
Most politicians are, but he's kind of an even bigger one. Trying to assassinate the High King for a ton of
Who's the High King now?
what's his name? He's super young. The youngest High King that we've ever had.
Eltum. That's what it was. High King Eltum.
Yeah, super young. Don't know him too well.
Well, if he's a good king, bad Lord of Celebar. No, I mean, sorry, I don't know Celebar's name. Lord of Alurin. If he's a bad king, go Lord of Alurin. Yeah.
I think he's just kind of scorned. He's been trying to be elected quite often, and he just can't.
That sounds like a personal problem. I don't know why he's got to take it out on the High King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay.
But I looked at watch that isn't there. I think it's time we get going.
Probably. Where are you off to? Away from Glassridge, I'm guessing. Just by the violence in which you fell from.
I'm going to Rabbit Glade.
Not aware of that one. It's probably
It's north.
Okay.
Doesn't really exist anymore. So.
Oh, well, short life it had, I guess.
Mm.
But most are going to Steel Shard.
That one.
I'm a little afraid to go to Steel Shard now. That bitch knows where we're going.
Someone ran his mouth.
Well, I thought you could get us out of that situation.
No. We walked into that building and you should have known.
Who knows? Who are you afraid of?
What's her phrase? Argana.
Argana. That's it.
What?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Argana.
Upstairs.
She runs a little gang in Glassridge now.
Okay, so it's not the same Argana.
No, it's the same Argana.
It's the same
What?
No, it's the big fuck off red dragon.
Yeah, she's up there.
Hey, so what?
Yeah, that's why we're down here. She actually tried to kill us, but we're just.
And does
better.
the rat thing where like both hands go over the head and like over the ears and then down until it's at the bottom of the nose.
Yeah.
So you should tell the High King about that. That is, if Argana is alive, we're fucked.
Bad news.
I don't know who Lord of Alurin is, but whatever.
She said we have months.
Before Lord, whatever petty thing his ass is doing trying to kill the High King, there won't be a High King at all if Argana is just chilling in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually sounds about right.
So.
I feel like we just have really two bad situations on our hands.
Yeah.
I also think the Lord's whole
3.
to destroy the world too. I do.
I
Also,
severely
can I
doubt
just get a
Edo.
thank you from everyone really quickly? Because the way that I helped save us was masterful.
Oh yeah, like what did you do? Because I know, like,
Rolf will pull out the single piece of blood and be like, "I touched you all with this coin that the bronze watch gave me, bronze clock, watch or
Okay,
it's
clock."
bronze watch.
The platinum coin that you have has the side profile of a dragon on it. And on the other side is a flipped profile. And it once did sort of shimmer, but that magic is completely gone.
so cool.
But I did it all very indiscreetly. No
I
one
guess
could tell.
Ah, so you
I'm not
pretended
going
to
to
trip.
Rabbit Glade anymore. That's cool.
So
I stand by the same goal. You guys should still go to Steel Shard, meet up with whoever it is Clarabella sent. Maybe from there try to get to the High King. Maybe I'll try to get to the High King.
Maybe I'll
We'll see.
still try to get to the high.
I don't think you should.
Why not?
You by yourself is kind of scary.
I'll be fine.
I've
I've been in Honor X before.
I don't know if the process is the same, but you'll need to get vouched by at least 2 lords to see the High King. But
Oh,
it's pretty easy to convince a lord that they should talk to the High King when you say, "Hey, Argana's back." They might not.
So true.
Yeah, either way, probably should get on that.
Yeah, it was really lovely meeting you, Ruffles. Thank you for the hospitality.
You're so welcome. Do visit
That's
again
all.
when you're not under threat of a big ancient red dragon coming for your ass.
There's another one here too, is there not?
Yeah.
There's a
Argana mentioned that there was another one.
If she was revealing that information, I can only assume that she really did plan on killing you.
Platinum
It
Dragon.
seems so, but there's a lot of people that are trying to kill us. So
Rob's gonna start walking towards the exit. I have to go get a drink of juice, not of the alcoholic beverage, of juice because I'm thirsty.
Don't worry, we're
I
reaching
need
the end
her.
anyways.
Ooh, I have an adventure and give it to go to now.
Iron will, if we haven't left, like Iron will begin walking out. He'll turn back to Ruffle. I appreciate you giving me this gift and also letting me keep this picture.
Of course. It'll see more light of day with you anyways.
Well, I hope one day you're able to see some light of day.
I will be back to visit at some point.
I appreciate the thought.
I
I would figure
More
out your
I-
shit first.
yes,
If
more when
Syria
I
is on your
figure out-
ass,
more when I figure out my shit. I will come speak to you on it.
yeah.
Might need some advisement, but
Well,
goodbye.
farewell,
Ruffle.
adventurers.
Bye, Ruffle.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. World is really fucked. Rats, let's get to thinking. And you just hear about 100 squeaks.
Oh my god.
They're thinking. That
And
is what
you,
they're
as
doing.
you guys leave the room, you just watch the room just get filled with rats.
That's horrific.
that's
I know
the
it
best thing.
stank.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Let's go now. And he starts pushing people out the door.
As you all begin to exit the tunnel and you reach the other side, you are on the opposite cliff face of Glass Ridge, where the island, or not island, the continent of Solent ends just before a small island across, probably 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet across a bridge, is the city of Kalor. You are at the bottom. You are at the bottom of this cliff beneath Glass Ridge. But there is a path to sort of wind your way up towards the desert, and then further on past that towards Steel Shard.
Well, I'm gonna make my way to Kalor now. I might want to go to Onyx first. See if I won't be able to get you guys any information.
Is that the plan? Vel goes to Kalor, the Gilded City.
To head to Onyx.
You want to head to Onyx? Okay.
By way of finding a teleportation way instead of by boat.
You want to go a what way instead of boat?
Teleportation. Finding a
Gotcha.
someone who's able to use teleportation circle.
Gotcha.
Because me and water right now aren't on the best of terms.
Truth.
And I'd rather not sacrifice a bunch of people on a boat.
So true. Ravafina still heads to Rabbit Glade, or what remains of it. Rethne, Iron, and Isaiah head towards Steel Shard in an attempt to continue on whatever thread they're pulling upon here.
If you head to Onyx, find a way to contact me if I'm still alive. I hope I'll have gathered some information by then.
Of course.
So does this family break up?
We do. We're divorcing.
We're divorcing.
We're divorcing.
No more loveless marriage.
And so we disband the party one more time.
And this is it.
Wow. How did I really get stuck with the two newbies?
And that's probably where we'll end the session.
Yippee.
Fun session. I'm glad we have finally met the Lord of Rats, Talon.
Lord of Rats.
You have been
Yes.
waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
Since
Like, this character was planned back when I didn't think I was gender fluid, so
this
Girl.
character,
obviously,
I'm
obviously this, listen, obviously there being a Rat King character is a nod to the nickname I've had for a while.
Yeah,
Yes.
most definitely.
But the character, when I was making it, I only used he, they, and I was like, oh, to separate this character from myself a little more, all pronouns. They're all across the board. They're blonde. They have green eyes. Nothing like me. And then things were getting a little closer, and I was like, oh shit. This character just kind of looks like a fucking self-insert hard now.
Well,
God damn it.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure you've actually had this character planned since Concordis started.
Oh yeah, when Concordis, before we even started recording, when Concordis was made, I made the 7 legendary swordsmen.
You went, because I remember you being a call, I think it was me and Billy going, guys, I can't fucking wait till you meet this character.
So true.
Talked about it for a little bit, and I was like, nice. And I was like, oh, this is who we're meeting today, Talon? Your moment of that
Yeah.
you've been waiting for 2
I loved it.
years.
It was mostly to get Iron the rare magic item I forgot to give him before the start of his first session.
That's funny as fuck.
Because I give everyone a rare magic item and a feat, and then I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't give Iron one. Well, time to drop this lore bomb then. Hey.
That's
Ring.
actually funny as fuck. Dude. Oh, yeah, I think Shin wanted you to have this. And by she, I mean, I, Talon, forgot to do this.
So true.
That is what happened.
All right.
All right, I need to go make